just people in the maybe you're in the pest control industry, or maybe you're in the cleaning industry or the sanitation industry. The A Business Clinic is strictly for or everyone, every entrepreneur. So if you know you want to start a business, A Business Clinic is a forum that we do every month, and we do it also, which is actually shown via YouTube, and is also shown via Zoom. And is a place that what we want to do is for us to be able to learn. So we bring in different professionals from all around the world. We bring in professionals from Nigeria, from outside Nigeria, Africa, so that we can be able to learn the rudiments of business. It's just like when you are sick. If you sick, you go to the hospital. If you're sick and you have any headache, what you do is that you get to the hospital and you're going to have different people. You have the nurse, from the receptionist to the nurse, to the surgeon, to the doctor, everybody in the hospital. What they do there is they just want to make sure that you are okay. So the same thing in the A Business Clinic. What we do in the A Business Clinic is we actually look into our business, and we just want to make sure everybody is okay. So that's why we are having so many professionals online. We bring in several professionals from all around the world, different fields, not necessarily have to be anyone in the business of cleaning or pest control, because there's no point in us actually, like, you are in our industry and you do not know how to really run a business. You understand? The other day I was speaking to someone about having when you have a business and understanding your vision, your mission, your core value, your corporate value. This is what actually makes a structure, and this is what makes your business. So there's no point in you not understanding the rudiments of business, how you can be able to do the business, and you thinking, okay, it's just all about me knowing how to control rats, me understanding chemicals. No, you have to know the rudiments of business at the same time. So what do we do at a business clinic? We bring different people that will be able to discuss about business. So today we are having a fantastic, lovely, talented, with so much of information. And guess what? He's actually an alumni of A Mobile Group Academy. One thing is that one of the divisions that we have at A Mobile Group is the A Mobile Group Academy, which is a robust vocational training institute. We are located in Lagos, Nigeria. And of course, we are licensed to do what we are doing. So she's an alumni, and we are so proud of what she's doing. And we are bringing her online today to be able to speak about a topic which she's really, really, really passionate about. And there is no point in you not being passionate about what you want to talk about. So we are bringing someone that is knowledgeable, an alumni of A Mobile Group Academy. By her business name is Omi Clean. She's doing well. Anytime I actually, I see her and I watch her, one thing about us, we actually look forward to seeing every one of our alumni actually growing. Seeing them growing brings a lot of joy to us as an academy. It simply means there's something we are actually doing right. One thing is you need to have a mentor. You need to have someone you can actually look up, to in the industry. And that's what A Mobile Group is all about. We want to be able to look up to each other. Funny enough, I tell her she's she calls me my Oga. I say, come, she's my Oga. Because seriously, she's my boss now. He's one thing I'm always happy about. I'm happy about the growth she's actually making. I'm happy about the growth everyone is making in the academy. I'm happy, because there's no point in just like if you have a daughter or you have a child and you see your child growing and you're not happy, then you're a witch. If you see your child growing and you're not happy about your child that is growing, you're a witch. You understand? So you have to. I'm sure someone will be like, "Oh my God, that doesn't mean." Sorry, I didn't mean to be mean, but that's the truth. You have to be happy when you see yeah, people actually growing. And there's some people that they watch you closely. They are watching for your mistakes. They are witches. We have some people that they do that on what they're just looking out for is your mistake. They are not even there to even encourage you. They are not there to even like, oh, boost your morale and see what you're doing that is very, very good. So with Omi Clean, Omi Clean to the world, Omi Clean Canada, Omi Clean Dubai, Omi Clean, in all the states of Nigeria. We are proud of what she's doing. We are proud of her growth. We are proud to be associated with her. And so she's going to be, so you are in for a very good ride this morning. We are, as in, I can't wait. I hope you have all your, look at, I have my book here. So can you imagine? So I'm going to jot. So I'm jotting very well. So if you don't have your book, get get a very lovely space like I am here. I got a very lovely space and I'm going to be jotting. I want to catch everything. You understand? The Bible says that you will know more than your teachers. That's what the Bible says. So this morning, as in, of course, we are proud to say, Almost Clean to the world. So, Almost Clean, I will leave you to introduce yourself, who you are, what you have done, and of course, um, well done. And we are so proud to have you today. And thank you for saying yes to us. We don't take it for granted.
Abba.
Thank you.
Oh my God, my gang. Good morning,
Okay.
everybody.
Good morning.
Oh my God, it's such a great privilege to be here to speak. My God, thank you so much. When Madam Doyi reached out to me and told me I was going to do this, my stomach started rumbling. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know if I should tell her yes or no. And then I told her I was going to think about it because you've created such a big impact that feeling in your shoe is such a big deal. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you for continuing to inspire us, to teach us without holding back. I'm so blessed to have you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And for everyone who has joined, oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Okay, my name is Tolulokwe Rachel Ojeyinka, and what's there to talk? Okay, I am the founder of Omi Cleans. My Oga has done justice to introducing Omi Cleans. Omi Cleans started as a seed in my mind as an undergraduate in OAU in 2016. And over time, with the leading of the Holy Spirit, I started full-time as a career in 2022. And so far, it has been an amazing ride with, of course, with challenges and with growth as well. But we thank God. I've also been opportune to learn from amazing people like my Oga here over the years. And trust me, there is always an impactful moment, either when you're training with her or you're just communicating with her. I did the training, a paid training actually last year, but there has been many other ones that I've been so blessed by. Thank you so much, Ma. So today's topic is actually a reminder of something we all know, because I mean, we are all orgas in this place. So I do not take the opportunity to address my fellow or my superiors in the business. I do not take the opportunity for granted at all. So please, I'm going to share my screen by the time I start the talk in proper. Like I said, it's a reminder of everything we already know. And please, after the program, please feel free to chip in so that we know that, yes, me too, I'm learning. And of course, doing this research, I also already learned a lot. So I'm going to start with something that my Oga said earlier, that this topic is something that I'm passionate about. To be honest, like the Gen Z will say, no cap. Because when Madam Dui, the principal of the A Mobile Group Academy, reached out to me, I really did not know what topic to go for, because I mean, we all know, everybody knows everything. There's almost every information at our disposal right now with AI, with the internet and everything. Yes. So I just felt like, okay, there is something that has been big on my mind, which I actually spoke to a colleague, a friend of mine, Madam Aisha, about sometimes just before Madam Doing reached out to me. And then I thought about it, prayerfully considered it, and I decided to talk about it in general. Now, the topic is building resilience, diversification as a tool against economic uncertainty in Nigeria. The truth of the matter is this: if we all look at the recent and before I go ahead, I know that we have some people in this training that are not even in the cleaning business. Either they are not in the business yet, or they are not even in the business, in the industry at all. I appreciate you for coming, and I would also want you to please, whatever we're talking about here, think of a way to implement it into whatever field you find yourself, because I can assure you this is something that can work on every field. So now, with the current economy, the inflation and everything that we are seeing in the country, we can tell that for quite a number of people, the purchasing power has been low. And this has affected a lot of economy, a lot of businesses, a lot of companies, the big companies, the small ones, and everybody is just looking for a way to survive. Does that mean because there's economic challenges, should we close our business and just give up? No. One of the things my oga would always say is that as an entrepreneur, you're resilient. One of the features of being in business is resilience. And one of those things that can help us build resilience in the business is what we want to talk about today. Of course, there's no talking about resilience without talking about sustainability in the business. Nobody wants to get into the business and in 1 year the business has closed down. In 2 years, we all want to be in business, hoping to leave a generational impact, to leave something for our children and our grandchildren and even the 10th generation to come that they can take over from us. So one of the ways to have a sustainable business is, okay, sorry, before I go on, let me quickly share my screen. So here I said key practices to running a sustainable cleaning business. The first thing here is using eco-friendly cleaning products. If you know my oga, and if you know something that is very germane to our in business, it is using products that are eco-friendly. Now, the eco-friendliness could be in terms of using a plant-based or non-toxic cleaning product to minimize environmental impact. As a cleaning professional, we are cleaning not just to make the surface clean, but in a way that it maintains the longevity of any surface that we're cleaning at all. Another thing that can help us to be sustainable in the business is to continue to train, to continue to educate our employees, our staff on sustainable cleaning practices, and provide ongoing trainings to ensure compliance with environmental standards. One of the things that is in the cleaning business is you're not just cleaning like every other person. You're not just cleaning as a random person that they would pick on the road. You're a professional because you are trained and you're continually trained. Not only are you trained, you're training your staff. It's like my guy will say, it's not enough for you to hoard the knowledge just because you think you don't want them to take over your business, or you don't want them to just siphon your business, or maybe just steal your ideas. You have to be able to transfer the knowledge to your staff as well, because you knowing it alone, you're not the one doing the job. So in order to be sustainable, it is important that we continue to learn. Then client education. One of the things I find most distinctive, or one of the things that attracts clients a lot, is when they see that you're not only providing the service for them, you're educating them on what to do and what not to do. Let's take, for instance, the pest control service. If you're just going to apply insecticides and that's all, like my oga will say, you've not done enough. Because there's a lot that is involved in the pest control, for instance, than just spraying. If the client does not do their own part, there's going to be a continued infestation of whatever pest that is there. So for you to be sustainable, you also have to transfer the knowledge you have to your clients as well. Excuse me. Then the next one, or the last one that we talk about, is continuous improvement. Regularly review and update sustainability practices to incorporate new technologies and advancements in the field. The training is also more or less like the improvements, but it goes beyond just the training, just the head knowledge, to you actually putting to use the knowledge that you've garnered. So you're bringing in new technologies, you're trying out new tools, things like that are the things that will make up the sustainability effort to make it strong and last the business the test of time. But now, apart from all of these things, it is not enough to have all these things, because if you have the knowledge, you use the right product, you educate your clients, you continue to improve on the business, you might still have a narrow or a limited client base, which is why we want to talk about diversification as a way to sustain your business transgenerationally, or even beyond the economic uncertainties or the downtimes that can happen in the country or wherever you find yourself. So now I'm going to go to the next page on the slide. All right, so the next topic here is understanding diversification.
We can't see your slide,
Diversification in the context of cleaning business refers to the expansion of services.
We can't see the slide, though.
Oh, you can't see? I'm so sorry. Please just give me a minute. Oh, okay. Can you see it now?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
All right, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. All right, so understanding diversification. Diversification in the context of the cleaning business refers to the expansion of services offered beyond traditional cleaning solutions. It involves broadening the scope of your offerings to encompass a range of services that cater to various needs and preferences of your customers. The many English is basically what you're doing now. You're not stepping out of the cleaning industry, but you're not just providing the regular cleaning solutions of, okay, we do residential cleaning, or we do upholstery cleaning, or we do just this. While all those things are good, it might not be enough to sustain one, or even for someone who is trying to niche on just one particular aspect of the cleaning. When facing economic uncertainties, as we currently are in the country, humanly speaking, one might not be able to withstand the weight. And we're going to understand some of the reasons why we need to diversify in order to help our business to solidify it and make it sustainable. So in essence, what we are saying is what you already do in the cleaning business, expand the services to allow for more. beyond just cleaning the house, beyond just cleaning the chairs. That is all we're going to talk about in this session. Now I'm going to move to the next slide. Now, making a case for diversification. Basically, why do we need to diversify? Number one, to reduce dependency on one type of cleaning service or clientele base. We can go through the other points, but I'm just going to explain. So imagine if you have just one service, you're just rendering post-construction cleaning, and that's it. While it might be a good thing to niche on just one thing, having just one sole clientele base might not serve a period of time, especially. So let me give a practical example. Let's say you niche on post-construction cleaning and you already have a source where you know that you get jobs regularly. Let's assume you have an architect as a friend or a real estate company that you've partnered with. While it might be a good thing, there are times that they will be building the construction that you're supposed to clean. While they are building that construction, what happens to the client base? What happens to the streams of income? The business owner will get frustrated. There's going to be burnouts. There won't be enough cash flow to maintain the business. Like my people, the Yoruba people will say, "Owo la fi n wa owo." That is basically what we are talking about with the diversification. If you're depending on just one client base for a long time, or even for over a while, it becomes redundant and it starts to stress the business owner out, as well as the business itself. So diversification mitigates the risk by spreading your business across multiple streams of income. So you know that if money is not coming from post-construction cleaning right now, if you're going into something else, money is going to come from that. Remember, you're not just in business just for yourself. For someone who has a full-time worker or someone who has full-time workers, you might have rent to pay for your store, for your office, for your vehicle, and so many other things. Relying on just one stream of income, which is just one client base, might not be enough to take you through whatever downtime that is happening in the economy. The second point is what we're going to discuss now, which is market reach and expansion. Diversifying your services enables you to tap into new variety of cleaning solutions tailored to different industries, sectors, demographics, etc., and you expand your reach and attract a broader customer base. Now, without getting ahead of myself, let me give an example now. If what you've been doing is just post-construction cleaning and you decide to add specialized cleaning services where you start to provide services for places like hospitals or laboratories, etc. Now you're focusing completely on the medical, not like you're focusing completely, but now you have a new client base, the medical field, the medical industry. You have a different demographics. You know that now you're doing more like a B2B, business to business transaction, not just business to client kind of transaction. We know that a lot of times it might be a little bit difficult when your business is just business to customer, and when the customer is not financially buoyant to patronize your service, the business might be on a hold. But if you're doing the kind of service that you're targeting your sales to maybe business to business, like the laboratory, for instance, or maybe an hospital or a hospital, for instance, you know that they are in business, and because they are in business, you are going to continue to be in business. So what diversifying will do for you is to bring your market, your business before other people without neglecting the initial people but now you get to make money from A, you get to make from B, and when you join the money together, it helps your business to grow. Another thing is adaptability and resilience. In today's fast-paced business environment, adaptability is key to survival. Diversification enhances your business's adaptability to changing market trends, technological advancements, and customer preferences. It equips you with the flexibility to pivot and adjust your offerings in response to evolving demands and ensuring long-term resilience. Now, what are we saying here? If you're someone who you're already flexible with your marketing strategy, with your strategy of diversification, when another challenge comes, it will be easy for you to adapt to whatever is happening. Now, let me explain it this way. The way the mind works is like when you're using your mind in a certain way, it is easy to tweak the mind to do another thing. So you're able to get more productive and create solutions. Now, because you're already used to being adaptable to a certain condition, when another one warrants that you change, you're able to quickly change whatever it is you're doing or not doing to fit whatever is happening in the current time. So more and more, you're growing capacity in your business as well as in your income. The next point we're talking about is revenue stability. This is probably my own favorite in all of these many reasons, because I mean, money is important. We are all in business to make money. Nobody, unless somebody is doing charity, which I doubt, but anyways, revenue stability. One of the things that stresses us out, let me speak for myself, me in particular, is when I feel like there's something I need to do in business and there isn't enough money to do it. It causes burnout. You start rethinking your being in business. You start feeling like, is it a waste of time to try to build a career of your own or try to build something for yourself? But what is the solution to that? Is to diversify. One of the primary benefits of diversification is the stability it brings to your revenue income. By diversifying your services, you create multiple sources of income that complement each other, reducing the impact of seasonal fluctuations or economic uncertainties. Excuse me. So what we are saying here is keep doing your cleaning business, segment it into bits, and then make money from all of them, such that when money is not coming from A, B, C, D can bring in money and you will not feel stranded in the business. The next and the last reason that we'll discuss is innovation and differentiation. Diversification fosters innovation and creativity within your business. This is absolutely true. When you're thinking of one, you start to get more ideas on what else to do. The ideas keep flowing. Unlike if you're not trying to make things happen at all. So this is one of the things. This is one of the reasons diversification is important. As you explore new service offerings and cater to diverse customers' needs, you open doors for innovation. Now let's move to the next thing. Excuse me. All right, so this is the part where we talk about the service ideas. Please, can we see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
All right, thank you. So the first one I have here is commercial cleaning. Expand beyond residential cleaning to offer comprehensive cleaning solutions for commercial spaces such as offices, retail stores, restaurants, etc. I know we've all been to one restaurant or the other just to be a customer, just to buy something from them. But have we ever thought of, okay, who does their cleaning? This is different from janitorial cleaning entirely, because I know that for some people, janitorial cleaning is very scary, e.g. me. But now I'm talking about going there to do deep cleaning, maybe once in 3 months, once in 2 months. It is just going beyond, oh, I'm cleaning the house of Mr. A, I'm cleaning the house of Mr. B. Now you're focusing on offices, retail stores, the supermarket you buy from, the gym you go to, places like that. We can expand our business from just cleaning houses for individuals to doing business with commercial people, corporate bodies, and not just in the sense of janitorial service. Like I said earlier, B2B, that's business to business, will be a very good way, because you know that as far as these people are making money, you are also going to be making your money. And a very important one of them is the restaurant, because you know that one of the things they sell, restaurants and gym spaces, one of the things they sell is their ambience. It is not just the food. They need their environment to be tidy to attract clients, to attract customers. So one of the things you can do for your business is to expand your reach beyond just, oh, Mr. A has called us for deep cleaning, or Mr. B has just called us for post-construction cleaning, but to go to places like this. We have hotels, we have short-let apartments. Short-let apartments is one of the places that they always need deep cleaning services the most, because as one customer is leaving, another one is coming in, and they wouldn't want the dirt left behind or whatever. Like, also what they also sell is their ambience, to be honest, because what would make me leave my apartment and go to another place for a few days? What do they have there that I don't have in my space? But because they've created the ambience to be such that it is inviting, and that's where the cleaning business owner would gain from. So to expand beyond residential cleaning and offer comprehensive cleaning solutions for commercial spaces, and not just janitorial service in this sense, but also deep cleaning from time to time. Another one is specialized cleaning service, which is offer specialized cleaning services for niche markets such as industrial facilities, construction sites, laboratories, and every other one. When I was thinking about giving this presentation, something came to mind. There was a group where somebody posted looking for someone that does tank cleaning. Now, the tank being referred to here is not just the general tank, but one that is used by the oil and gas industry. So there's a certain tank. The person shared the picture of the tank. It's a very huge one. I think it's used to store mineral or something. I really don't know. But you can look for markets like that. Most of these things are not as common as what everyone does. Not everyone will have the expertise to clean that kind of, and it's the person was offering a lot of money just to get someone to partner with her to do the cleaning. So offering specialized cleaning service can also broaden your reach. So you're cleaning facilities like the hospital, you're cleaning laboratories, you're cleaning construction sites, you're cleaning Vessels. Another one that came to my mind was vessel, like boats, all those big boats, big ship thing. I know there are some of us who already do the cleaning inside that, but one could also branch into that. You can start cleaning yachts. Yes, yachts is more appropriate. Yachts, things like that, etc. Now, another one is window cleaning. This is an idea that I got from my oga during the training that we did last year. Now, as much as a lot of people may not be able to afford to clean their home, their entire house, there is a particular aspect of their house that they might find difficult to clean on a daily basis or to clean at all, and that is the window. Like my oga gave us the idea back then, you can segment your cleaning in a way that you offer just cleaning service for the window. You charge per window, either per window pane or whatever works for you. But you know that you're focusing on cleaning of the windows. So, if your client is saying, oh, I don't have the money to clean the entire house, you can offer them, okay, can we clean your window, either the interior or the exterior? Another one that is beyond just the cleaning of our houses, the windows of the houses, is high-rise buildings, what they call facade cleaning. That's the glass, the buildings with big glass in front. You can clean that as well. A lot of people don't do it. People do it, but it is not as saturated as the regular cleaning service that is done every now and then. So doing this, you're also expanding your reach to more people than just regular day-to-day residential cleaning, upholstery cleaning, and the general things that we do in the cleaning business. Well, let me go to the next service idea. We'll talk about air duct cleaning. The cleaning service is basically targeted towards improving the indoor air quality. A lot of people have AC in their house. A lot of stores, when you go to the supermarket, you find that it is always cool and you can't find the AC anywhere. They have their air cooling control thing. So another thing that you can branch into is creating a service that cleans the HVAC. That's the system, the air duct of the cooling system. That way, you're able to get rid of dust, allergens, and contaminants that would be in the system for them, and you make your money from it. You already have the business, you already have the cleaning business, you already have the name, you might even have the equipment already. All you need to do is branch that out and focus on that as well as every other thing that you're doing, and you'll be able to reach more people doing the same thing that you probably already do, or just you have to learn to improve on the knowledge. Another service that can be rendered is emergency cleaning service. This is something that was mentioned during our training program as well. That's you offer 24/7, or even if it's not 24/7, an emergency cleaning service for either water damage, excuse me, fire damage, or any other disaster. When we did the training, Madam Imuba was telling us about a certain accident that happened and they had to go and clean the house, how much it cost. The money sounded so interesting to all of us, but it is something that requires a technical knowledge and that one can branch into as well. So either you're covering accident sites or water, maybe there's flooding somewhere, or maybe there's a fire outbreak somewhere and they need someone to just clean up, because not a lot of house owners or space owners are going to be able to handle that themselves. So one of the things you can do is emergency cleaning services. Please note, you're going to have to train for most of these things. And of course, when we get to the implementation level, I'm still going to talk about how to go about implementing these ideas. Another idea is decluttering. A lot of times sometimes what we have to sort through some client spaces when we go for deep cleaning. But sorting through their spaces is not the same thing as decluttering as a service on its own. So what you can do as an addition to what you already do is decluttering. Decluttering involves organizing and removing unnecessary items from a space to improve its functionality and aesthetics. One of the people that can benefit from this decluttering is the old people. Remember when we spoke earlier, when I said that what you're doing when you're diversifying is you're bringing your business to a different demographics. Now, the demographics I'm talking about now is grouping by age. When people are young, they tend not to, well, don't let me generalize, but more elderly people tend to have clutters in their house because they see this one, they think, oh, I will need it. They see this one, they think, oh, I will need it. And when their children come to visit them, they can't just stand being there. So when you're advertising your decluttering service, you might target it in a way that it takes the attention of the elderly or people who have elderly people who already have clutters. There are people who are others naturally. They might not be old. They are just fond of, no, I will keep it. I will repurpose it. I will keep it. I will repurpose it. And then at the end of the day, the whole house becomes so unkempt, so untidy, and they can't find their way around it. Yours is to come in there. You may not necessarily have to even clean when you're doing the decluttering. You're just organizing and removing unnecessary items. So I said, unlike regular cleaning, which focuses on dusting, mopping, and sanitizing, decluttering tackles the root of disorder and inefficiency by eliminating excess belongings. Of course, you're going to have to learn how to properly declutter because it's in levels. It is not just enough for you to bring out the items, throw things away, and that's it. No, there are stages to it. There are processes to it. So let's go to the next point. Landscaping and gardening. Integrating landscaping and gardening services into a cleaning business can significantly expand your service offerings and attract a broader clientele. This extension can turn your business into a comprehensive home and property maintenance provider. I'm sure we've all seen people doing lawn mowing, people planting flowers, decorative flowers, and everything. Things like that, when added to your cleaning business, can help the client make you a one-stop shop. Now, one of the points I forgot to mention about diversification is that it helps with client retention. Because when they think of you, they think, okay, you can do my garden, you can take care of the landscaping, you can do this, you can do that. Thinking of calling another person for any other thing, it is you they think about all the time. When they want to do their garden, it is you. When they want to declutter, it is you. When they want to do this, it is you. It will help you keep that client more than a client who maybe when they want to do a certain service, they have to call service provider A, service provider B, service provider C. At the end of the day, by the time those other people start doing those things and including the cleaning, they might break away and go to the person who has all the solutions as once. Because one of the trends in the business now is that people want someone that provides all the services instead of just looking for, especially if they trust you, if they know that you provide quality service, they prefer to do one thing they prefer for you to do everything instead of going through service A, service B, service C. I give an example. There was a client of mine who wanted us to do a deep cleaning service for him in Osun State. So while we were having the conversation, he asked me if we do laundry and dry cleaning service. He wanted to clean the curtains in the house as well as the bed spray. I don't do laundry or dry cleaning service yet, but the only thing I did was to try and get in someone in Osun State who I know that is reliable and could do that. Now, imagine if he had found someone to do the dry cleaning and the curtain laundry, and the same person also does general cleaning service. There is a chance that he would not come to me for the general cleaning service and would just choose to do the laundry cleaning as well as the general cleaning service with the person. So what we are saying is it helps with client retention amongst every other thing that can happen with diversification. Another business idea that you can add to what you already do is recycling and waste disposal. This one is one that we can really leverage on, because a lot of times when we go for post-construction cleaning, we have to communicate with the client. Where do we drop the waste? Who do we call? There was a time I actually had to go from house to house to go and ask them about their waste disposal contractors to get the number. Imagine if I have a business, if my business caters for that. So this is one of the things that can help one branch into other services, which is also related, complementing your cleaning service. So integrating recycling and waste disposal services into your business and further enhance your offerings, promote environmental responsibility, and attract eco-conscious clients. Now, the eco-conscious client comes in with the recycling. Not a lot of people, not a lot of these Loma and every other thing, not all of them will do recycling. But imagine if you are doing the waste disposal and you're still doing recycling. It helps you to get in front of more clients, because now they are seeing you as a recycler and you are disposing their waste, and now they can also tell you, okay, can you come for my deep cleaning? Can you do upholstery cleaning? Can you do this? Can you do that? The next point I have here is production and sales of cleaning consumables. Establish your brand as a comprehensive provider in the cleaning industry by integrating the production and sales of cleaning consumables into your cleaning business. This can significantly enhance your service offerings, provide additional revenue stream, as well as provide additional revenue streams. Now, it will not only provide additional revenue streams, it might also be a way of saving costs for you, because now that you're producing for yourself, you won't have to spend money on buying that which you're already producing, as well as help you market to more people. The people buying from you might see that, okay, you're making this product, the product works well, you're also doing the cleaning business. Can you clean this for me? Can you do this for me? Can you do that? And again, you're making more money for your cleaning business. Now we go to the last slide on the service idea. And the last point on this service idea is my absolute favorite. Now let's quickly talk about this one: auto detailing and car wash. Like Mr. Gani, Mr. GA of Smartwash already told us during the last trading we did with A Mobile, with your auto detailing or your car wash, you don't really need new equipment aside what you already have for your cleaning business. You have your vacuum cleaner, you have your pressure washer, you have basically almost everything. You have the cleaning consumables already. you have almost everything and you're already trained for it, especially if you came for the training at A-Mobile. This is just one way to appeal to more clients or to put your business in front of more people. Imagine you're doing a deep cleaning service for someone and you're telling them, oh, we can do your auto detailing as well. Before you leave the house, you might end up getting the contract or getting the business to clean their vehicle. And while you're finishing the house, you're going to the vehicle. You're making double money just in the same space. So extending your service to incorporate auto detailing or car wash will be a way to create a comprehensive service for both homes and automotive cleaning needs. Auto detailing involves thorough cleaning, restoration, finishing of this vehicle, both inside and outside. If you want to get trained on that, you can talk to my Oga. She'll know how to direct you. So the next one is dry cleaning and laundry service. This one is especially for people who have office space or maybe a store where people can come to. And you know that as people frequent your office, they will get more interested in what you do. When they see that you do a good dry cleaning or laundry service for them, they will be interested in giving you their space to clean or their chairs to clean or their carpet or rug to clean. So dry cleaning and laundry service, adding dry cleaning and laundry service into your business can significantly broaden your service offerings, attract a diverse customer base, and create additional revenue. Imagine if all you've been, maybe the people you've been servicing all this while is just maybe people who are full-time workers somewhere. Maybe all they do is go to work every day, Monday to Saturday, and they don't have time to do their laundry. If you do your cleaning business already, telling them that, okay, we now have dry cleaning and laundry service will be an addition to them. It will make them know that, okay, I don't have to think of who to give my laundry to anymore. They just give it to you because they already trust you, and that's going to convert into more money for you and your business. Lastly, now this lastly for the points or the service ideas that I have put together. The services that you can include or that you can diversify into, they are just countless. So, but I'm hoping that one of these or two of these would inspire you to think of how you can include it into your own service, or even inspire you to think of more ways to broaden your service. The last one, which is, like I said, is my favorite, is staff outsourcing. There's a company, I've been trying to remember the name. It's an HR recruiting firm at Bagada. I can't remember the name right now, but what they started with, I don't know if that's what they do solely now. What they started with is hiring workers for organization. Because of the recent shege that I have seen trying to get full-time workers, I just feel like this is something somebody has to do. And that is creating, I wouldn't say an academy, but creating a platform whereby what you do is you train and outsource cleaning workers to either your cleaning colleagues or maybe even clients. Now, this is different completely from janitorial service, because the moment you train those people and whoever employs them, your business is done. Your business might be, okay, it might be your own, your responsibility to do the background check and every other thing. But once there is an employment, the service is done. So you don't have to deal with the headache of, okay, the person is not showing up today, the person is not showing up tomorrow. Integrating the training and hiring of cleaners for other cleaning businesses or even clients into your existing operation can create a new revenue stream and establish your company as a leader in the industry. This extension can position your business as a trusted source of skilled cleaning professionals, enhancing your reputation and market reach. Now, remember, the market reach for this particular one is not even the general public only. You're reaching your colleagues, you're reaching your fellow practitioners in the business. You're not just doing business with just random people who are in the same business with you. They are patronizing you. Whatever form you want to get your compensation is solely up to you. But I feel like creating something like this will go a long way in not just helping you broaden your reach, but also help you with your resources in the business. Now, the next thing is implementing the diversification. The first thing to do is to do your market research. There is no one that would want to go into anything new without doing a proper research on what that field is like. You can't just dabble into anything just because you want to. So it is expected that you conduct a thorough market research to identify potential opportunities for diversification. Whatever it is you choose to do, either auto detailing, either laundry and dry cleaning service, whatever idea you want to expand into, you have to do a thorough research. Now, the thorough research is not just for will the business prosper, it is also going to be your target. What will happen? Are people receptive to this kind of, to this kind of service? Are they interested? Will they be able to afford it? What is the market pricing like? And so on and so forth. The next one is strategic planning. Develop a strategic plan that outlines your goals, your target market, your desired outcome for diversification. Remember, you're not just creating a new business or a new arm of your business just for the sake of it or just for the fun of it. You're doing it for a reason. You're doing it for a purpose, either to reach more people, either to increase your client base, either to increase your source of income. So you have to make plans and not just do it just because you want to. The next point under implementing this is my absolute favorite: training and development. It is absolutely very important because it is not enough to have an idea and just start it like that. There are some mistakes that you can avoid making by going through training. I think Madam A Mobile has a training upcoming soon, and I can tell you the trainings are always loaded, and it is always more than just training on the cleaning business. Like I told you, the last training that we did in October, that was where I learned about auto detailing and car wash. So if you think you want to do something, don't just do it without quality. The quality will come from the training and the investment you put into it. So invest in training and development programs to equip yourself, your staff, with the skills and knowledge required to deliver new services effectively. Remember, you won't make much sales, or the new branch of this business may not progress if the service is not delivered effectively. And this is why it is important for you to get trained and develop yourself before starting this new phase of your business. The last one, if I'm not mistaken, under this is marketing and promotion. Excuse me. Communicate your expanded service offerings to your existing customer base and target market. Develop targeted marketing campaigns that highlight the benefits of your diversified services and differentiates you from your competitors. Yes, this is very important because, like the Bible will say, nobody lights a candle and puts it under the bushel. It is important for people to know that this is a new thing that you do. You can't just start a new part of your business and just think just because you started it, people will come and patronize you. It doesn't work that way. You still have to promote it. You still have to market it. The same way you've been marketing the other aspects of the business is the same way you still have to market this new one to attract new people. Conclusively, diversification is not just a strategy. It is a fundamental element of sustainability in the cleaning business. By expanding your service offerings, reaching new markets, and staying adaptable, you position your business for long-term success and growth. This is very important. You know, when we started, I started by saying that it helps you, diversification helps you build resilience. And that is true because we want to stay long in the business. Before I read the last line of this conclusion, when I was ironing my clothes to prepare for this program, I thought about the fact that there are some challenges that will come with diversification. Because, like I said, when I spoke with Madam Aisha about diversification, one of the things that was raised as the concern was, oh, I'm concerned that won't I focus too much on one thing at the expense of the other thing, which is absolutely true. Now, one of the challenges that I was able to think about while I was preparing for this is brand dilution. Brand dilution, by that I mean, if people already know you to do post-construction cleaning and they start to see that you do waste disposal and they start to see another thing and they start to see another thing, it might become confusing for the clients and they won't really know what to identify you as. Okay, so are you still in the cleaning business? Are you still doing post-construction cleaning? Now, the solutions to that, I have 3 solutions. The first one is unified branding. So even if you're doing waste disposal or recycling business, it is important that you maintain a consistent brand identity across all service offerings, including your logo, your messaging, and your visual elements. Let me use my Oga as an example. A mobile group, they have their color, but regardless of what service they're advertising, either the A mobile, the mobile toilet, or the cleaning service, you would always see that the color is the same, the logo is the same. Whatever service you're seeing, either floor care, either upholstery cleaning, it is the same language across all services, and that is how it's supposed to be. If you're using blue for your cleaning service, when you start your disposal or whatever service you're adding to it, your blue should still be consistent. Not that you start using yellow for that. People won't be able to identify you with that service easily, or by the time they do, they might start getting confused if it is you, if you're still doing this or you're not doing that. Another thing is clear communication. Clearly communicate the range of services. Excuse me. Clearly communicate the range of services you offer to customers through your marketing materials. Remember, we just spoke about promotion and marketing. When you're doing your promo, ensure that the message you're passing across is, it is still the same A mobile. It is A mobile group, but we have this, but we have this, but we do recycling, we do auto detailing, we do this, we do that. Another thing that can help is targeted marketing. Tailor your marketing efforts to reach service offering, and target audience to ensure relevance and effectiveness. If what you want to expand into is specialized service, like you want to be cleaning laboratories or maybe hospitals, you're not going to be targeting your services to schools. For instance, if a principal sees your advert for cleaning laboratories or cleaning hospitals, it might not really help them. Or let me say a pastor, because a principal might have a laboratory in their school. Let's say if a pastor sees what you're advertising, it may not really help the person. So in order to make sure that the brand is not diluted, you're not mixing everything up. You have to be able to target each market, each audience individually. Another thing that I thought about as a possible challenge with diversification is quality control. By the time you start doing this, doing that, one might emphasis on why one might suffer at the expense of the other one, because like the Bible says, one cannot serve two masters. Is either you love one or despise the other. But when it comes to offering your service, if care is not taken, the same will apply. So in order to avoid this, I have 3 solutions for that as well. The first one, quality standards. Excuse me. Establish clear quality standards and protocols, for each service offering. So it could mean you would have different supervisors, or you would have different team lead for each of your services, such that the person is going to ensure on your behalf that everything is done with excellence, with perfection. Not that your post-construction business, cleaning business will suffer at the expense of your auto detailing, or your auto detailing will suffer because of your post-construction. Another one is feedback mechanisms. Implement systems for gathering feedback from your clients. Excuse me. It is very important, because it is when you get your feedback from your clients that you're able to know what to improve on, to serve them better, to improve. Maybe they might even want you to include a service that you already do not, or maybe the service you're rendering needs to be done in a certain way. So for you to be able to keep your quality in check, you would have to be able to embrace feedback from your clients. Another thing is training and supervision. I already mentioned this, the two basically. You would have to provide ongoing training for your staff, for your supervisors, as well as yourself, in order to maintain high standards of delivery. Excuse me. Another point, which is the last one I will talk about, is operational complexity. It is easy to maintain just one type of business, but by the time you have about 4 different branches of your business, it becomes complex. It becomes a little bit more difficult for you to handle. And for that, I have 3 solutions as well. Number 1, streamline your processes. Have a strategy, have a structure. Like Madam Emuba would always emphasize, have a structure. Having a structure will make the system flow. You will not struggle to navigate. It's just like having a pipe. When you have your water system, you know that the water goes from this place to this place to this place to this place. That is the same thing I'm talking about with streamlining your process. Have a standard process that everything will flow through without affecting each other. Another thing is invest in technology. One of the technologies you can invest in is to have an app created for you that helps you manage how your system, either for your business, the internal business, or even for your clients outside. There are also there are some application that you can download. The applications are already made by people. So take advantage of the technological advancements that is going on, and it will also help to simplify the operational process. The last thing here again is training and development. Excuse me. Provide ongoing training and development for your staff to ensure that they deliver quality services and you won't have a problem. Because one of the things that can complicate this process is if problem is arising from A, problem is arising from B, problem is arising from C. It will make running any of them difficult. But once the staff and the supervisors are well trained, there won't be any problem at all. Now, let us embrace diversification as a catalyst for innovation, differentiation, and resilience. And we will watch our business not just thrive, but soar in the ever-evolving marketplace. Thank you so much for listening, for watching, for being here in general. And I think that's all.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. 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 Well delivered. I think we need to give can we give a clap to Omi Clean today? Can we give a clap, a big clap, so that you can hear? Can we give a clap? I need us to hear that clap. Yeah. You did fantastic work. Thank you for that. You know that Omi Clean did masters. She's a master holder, so you will know. Well delivered. Well delivered. Yeah, everybody's clapping everywhere. Thank you, McLean. You did well. You did well. Seriously, I had so much that I had to go on our group and I had to start sending out from, you understand, what I'm learning. And we have questions for you. And Omi Clean, I don't know, maybe you're there. Omi Clean, don't run away.
I'm here.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are so grateful you did. But we were just rolling out several things. As I was just writing, I was like, someone was asking a question on the platform and wanted you to actually talk more on outsourcing. That one of the service ideas that you actually said was about outsourcing, and the person wanted to know more about the outsourcing. That's one. Then another question, that I have is if you can also run through the service ideas. You gave one thing is a lot of people, a lot of us, not just people are always thinking maybe the big brand names, they are not experiencing the downturn. And what we don't understand is every industry is actually experiencing a downturn one way or the other. It's just a matter of knowing how to be able to diversify, also to be able to have a very good network of people that you can reason together. So I'll give you an example. So this morning, I woke up this morning and I was speaking to someone in another industry entirely, not even in the cleaning industry. So we were actually like discussing, and the person was able to draw the same thing that you're talking about today, service ideas. Was able to actually, after discussing with her, so many ideas actually came out, and both of us, because we are women, we women, we are powerful. Sorry for the men, but we are powerful. I'm proud to be a woman. Yes, and that's the thing. We are proud women. So men, we are sorry, but we are proud. So we're discussing this morning, and what she was able to let me know was when it comes to products is not so much. You can't get a lot of profit on products like before. The reason why you can't get it, so a lot of companies, even the big names, they are also looking into diversification, even though they are still doing the so-called products. The other day, someone was telling us that there is a particular very big name that is actually doing diversifying into something else, into something they were not known for. And so, as a cleaning practitioner, as a pest control practitioner, as any business practitioner, you need to understand that diversification is essential. So people ask us at A Mobile, you guys are doing so many things. I said, do you know that from day one of our business, if you come into the academy, you will see I'm always saying that from day one of our business, I've always done this. So it's so hard for me to give up. You understand? Because from day one, I think I understood the word diversification. I understood that people might not be calling for deep clean every day. You understand? So, and I need to pay salaries. You know, I need to pay salaries. So definitely, we need to look for some other ways. So we need you to actually run the service ideas. Can you run through the service ideas with us again? While you actually talk also, can you now like maybe you dwell on the outsourcing, the staff, and guess what? Do you know the staff outsourcing? Do you know we actually do that also in A Mobile Group Academy? So let me just quickly show you. Yes. So we have a training ongoing. So let me show you what we are doing today. So we have a training in the office ongoing. Say hello. That's my baby saying hello to everybody. Don't mind that. Okay, so we have a training going on. Okay, let me just. Okay, I'm not the host. Can you make me an host? Is it possible? I'm not the host. Can you make me an host? Okay, so we have a training going. So I'm actually in that training room. So that I want to be able to so what we have here. So we have an ongoing training going on now, and what we're doing here is we are actually like a training some staff here. So we are start to some companies. So we have a company that actually got in touch with us in the academy, and they got in touch with us, and they wanted us. Okay, so yesterday I was discussing with the team here about what it is to actually have about vision, the mission, their core values. So we actually we recruit. After recruiting, what we do is we train, because what we noticed was in the industry, a lot of people they're not well trained, and we want to make this cleaning and this pest control also very interesting to everybody. So that's why business owners. I know you are online now, so you can see some people that have been trained. Please, we need to we need to make this our industry more interesting. Let it be a job. Let every staff see it as a profession. When they see it as a profession, it's easy for them to put in best. Yesterday, we discussed about the vision, the mission. We discussed about core values, the corporate culture of the company. You know, all those things is what make the business. That is what is going to make them to be able to work properly. And of course, you make the pay also very interesting, make life very interesting. Yesterday, as in when I said, "Oh, please, we're having lunch," they were screaming. They said, "Lunch?" You know, I said, "Yes." And today we're having another lunch again. So there's lunch again today anyway. Yeah, that's so there's lunch for us to have today. So make it, you know, so that's the essence, you know. So Omi Clean, so over to you. Are you still there? So I want you to just run through us, you know, with the service ideas and of course the staff outsourcing. You know, I want you to
Okay.
actually run with us with the staff outsourcing and how to go about this. Yeah, thank you.
All right, ma. Thank you, everybody. So the staff outsourcing that I spoke about is basically, let me just break it down this way. I'm currently looking to employ full-time workers for my own business. Get oh my God. She's laughing because she saw she saw me share my experience of something that happened to me yesterday. But because I know that it can be tough, what I'm saying with this outsourcing thing is, let's assume Omi Cleans is looking to get full-time workers. Biba's professional touch could decide to say, okay, you know what, like Madam Immobile has just shown us, she will be the one to source for the staff, look for the people that are in need of jobs, train them. Of course, they will know that they are going to become cleaning professionals. So she's going to give them the proper training. By the time Omi Cleans goes to Biba's professional touch, all I will pay is her agency fee or whatever fee she wants to charge. So she could decide to say, okay, I'm giving you 3 people, and the service, my own service charge is 60,000 for the 3 people. After I pay the service charge, I know that she has already trained the people. All I need to do is bring them on. I could train them again, just maybe to let them have the doctrine of my own organization or whatever it is I want to do. But I know that I'm getting trained workers from Bilba, not random people. And I know that half of the job has already been done for me. So instead of looking at Gigi, maybe as I'm looking for workers now, instead of just putting posts up there for random people at Gigi, I know that I can go to Biba to get trained cleaning professionals. So that's what I mean by the outsourcing thing. These, you can also give your workers, your trained staff as Biba now. You can give your trained staff to, let's say, any organization whatsoever, even if it is not a cleaning professional that needs the staff. I give an example. There was something like Madam Mobile just said now. I just remember someone, a catering company, they cater for aviation, just plain food and everything. So the owner, one of the people in charge spoke to me and said he wants me to train their cleaners because the cleaners, they are not cleaning, basically. So instead of just training them after they've employed them, what you are doing if you want to start this outsourcing thing is you're already the one looking for the staff for them and you're training for them, and then you just give them to the organization. No fuss, no muss. Nothing, whatever happens after you handed the staff over is no longer your business because it is not janitorial service. What you're just doing is providing trained workers. The other one, excuse me, is auto detailing, car wash. We've seen car wash all over the place, but you are now taking it a step further by doing detailing. which all you need for it is just everything you use for your upholstery cleaning. Just take it and go and use it to do your auto detailing. Of course, you have to be trained for this. I can't say more than what I'm saying now because you have to be trained for it, and it will not look as if I'm just sharing somebody's trade secret. But it is a good one because you really do not necessarily have to buy any other thing aside all you already use for your cleaning business, your residential cleaning, your upholstery cleaning. One of the things I also mentioned is landscaping and gardening. If you're doing a post-construction cleaning, maybe you're invited for the first phase, that's the rough clean. Once you've noticed that, okay, this place looks like it's a beautiful place, they have a compound space, you can pitch to the owner that, okay, can they let you do the gardening? Do they want grass? Do they want flowers around the compound? So the good thing about something like this is this. You don't necessarily, and this is an idea that just came to my mind, you don't necessarily even have to render the service yourself. One of the things you can also do is be a middleman. So you can get someone who already is an expert in this business and you are certain that they deliver quality only. You can partner with the person because this is also another way of diversifying. You can partner with the person and get the contract and outsource it to them. By the contract, I mean either the landscaping, growing the lawn, caring for it, planting the flowers and every other thing. You can outsource it to them, or you can make a branch of it out of your own business. That's, you go ahead to learn from them and then you do the business by yourself. Another service that I spoke about is laundry and dry cleaning. Please, could you let me know? Please, can you still hear me? Please, can anybody still hear me? It feels okay. Thank you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, ma. So the gardening, like I was saying, is something you can either learn or do a middleman for whoever is doing it, and you make your own money off of it. It's as simple as that. But you have to be sure that whoever you're recommending will do a great service. Then I went ahead to talk about dry cleaning and laundry service. I feel like dry cleaning and laundry service is one of those things that go hand in hand with cleaning service. A lot of people do it and there is money in it, so I've been told. And it also helps people because I feel like laundry is something that people do more frequently than they clean. Because every day people use their clothes. Almost every weekend they have to take the clothes to the dry cleaner. So with this, you can make money every now and then, and you're still expanding your market. So whoever is bringing their laundry to you, you're still the person cleaning their house because you've told them, oh, we also do cleaning services or something like that. Another service, I think, please let me quickly check my notes. Recycling and waste disposal. We already know Loma, and I think if I'm not mistaken, individuals are allowed to start their own branch of Loma. So this is what we are saying. You're not just cleaning their house, you're also in charge of their waste disposal. For this, you might have to get a truck, or I really don't know the process involved in getting started with the recycling and waste disposal, but it is doable. I know someone who does it, so I know that it is perfectly doable. So you recycle their waste and you trash their waste. These are ways to make more money and expand your own reach, expand your reputation. The other one is production and sales of cleaning consumables. There is one of us who one of my colleagues when I did the training with Immobile who does productions. Someone like that you can learn from her. You can produce your own cleaning consumables, either your tile cleaner, your your neutral cleaner, your abrasive cleaner, even acid cleaner. I think she makes acid cleaners as well. So while you're producing, of course, you'll be using for your own self, you're selling, you're making money. People are knowing your brand name when you put out when you sell things like that. Maybe you put it in a supermarket, you put it in places where people can see. They can see your brand name, they recognize your brand name. If they can trace you. Maybe you put your Instagram, your social media pages on the label. They're able to trace you, they're able to see what else you do, and from there your resources is being broadened, your reach is being broadened, and your name is also being broadened. I think the other service, emergency cleaning service. This is maybe if there is a flood somewhere, if there's a flooding situation somewhere or fire outbreak, there are people who specialize in doing this type of cleaning. So you can also branch into it as well, because it's not like common, like everyday cleaning. So you can do this as well, disasters cleaning, maybe accident cleaning. Of course, there are licenses that could be required for you to do it, but by the time you get trained for it, you know the required documents, the licenses, and every other thing that is involved. I spoke about decluttering as well, that decluttering is not the same as deep cleaning, or is not the same as just sorting and just going. No, decluttering is you're focusing basically on tackling either cluster or anywhere that has excessive belongings. You're sorting it, you're arranging it. It is completely different from just cleaning, mopping, dusting, and every other thing. This is just to sort and arrange things. It is not a very common service, and it is something that one can look into. Air duct cleaning for places where they have cooling systems like AC, all those centralized AC that they use in supermarkets and all those big places, some big churches as well. You can also learn how to clean the duct system where the dust is collected and everything, so that when you do that kind of service, you're removing the allergens, you're removing dust, you're removing contaminants. It is not just cleaning with water or just neutral cleaner. No, this is completely different from that, but it is also a type of cleaning that one can branch into. Then I also, in the beginning, I spoke about commercial cleaning. That is targeting businesses like offices, retail stores, restaurants, gym spaces, basically commercial buildings, to do their cleaning, either a deep cleaning every now and then, and you can also choose to do a janitorial service for them, where you give them your staff for for a period of time, according to whatever your contract or agreement with them is. Then specialized cleaning. This is the one that you clean laboratories. When I was explaining this, I spoke about cleaning oil tanks. There is such a thing. I heard about it recently. industrial facilities, maybe places where they create or produce things generally. All those, they have a lot of them in Ikeja, Ogba axis. So you can focus on just, sorry, not just, but you can branch into cleaning spaces like that as well. And then lastly, I spoke about window cleaning. This one, you can either do it for residential spaces, especially for clients who want to clean their space but don't have the financial capacity to clean the entire space. You can just charge either per window, per pane, or whatever it is you choose to do. And also there is facade cleaning. When we're talking about the window cleaning, this is when you clean the high rise, the glass from up to down using all those tools. I've forgotten the name. I can't remember the name, but those things that enable people to stand, either lifts you like a forklift kind of thing. It is not a forklift, but something like that. So you use it to clean high-rise buildings, the wall, the glass, which is the facade, and so on and so forth. I think this is about every service idea that I have mentioned. If you would, I wouldn't mind sharing the file after training.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you so much. You have done a lot of justice to this. Thank you so much, Omiclean. We have learned so much from you today. Thank you extremely well. I'm sure a lot of us have. We've learned so many new ideas that some of us are going back now. We need to now start, getting things done. So just for the record's sake, so she was talking about Loma. So we have in Lagos State what we call the Loma. And if you want to start, maybe you want to start waste disposal or you want to start the recycling business. So now waste disposal is actually divided into two. You can actually get the solid waste or the liquid waste. So it depends on which one you really want to go into. With Lagos State, you can't just start on your own. So it's not a business that you can start on your own. You have to have an approval before you can even decide that you want to be going to anybody's neighborhood to go and be like, getting all their waste or whatever. So you need to be approved if you're in Lagos State. Some states in Nigeria do not necessarily, they are not so strict like what would they have in Lagos State or in Abuja or Port Harcourt. There are some states that they are not as strict as Lagos State. With recycling business also, that's why a lot of people are actually like, if you're going to, maybe you go to the East, is not, there are some states that they are not well properly regulated in this area that people are starting the business. But if you're going to be starting it in Lagos State, for example, you need to ensure you are properly regulated. You cannot even buy a truck. For example, you cannot buy a truck and just say that I want to start doing liquid waste. No. You have to be licensed. You need to have a license. At the same time, you need to also, as in, if you don't, the business is not something you can just decide to put your head into, boom. If not, that's why I like what you said, that you need to do a lot of research if you are going to be in that space. A-Mobile, we run in that space, those two spaces very well. So at least we know a very detailed how to really start that business when it comes to waste disposal and also recycling. They are good areas that we can actually look into diversification. So thank you, Omiclean. You really did so well. A lot of us actually learned so much in this. I learned so much. The ideas are now running, even the ideas that we have before. I'm going back to my drawing board to ensure that I'm actually like implementing some things I've not been implementing, because you talking today, you've actually shed more light into what we were doing before, but we're not making noise. And like someone said in our last training, the last class we did, he said, hey, mobile, you people, you are not making noise. And I'm like, really? Okay. Okay, I'll start making noise. So you're not making noise. Like, you are doing so much and you are not. I said, okay, maybe someone like Omi Clean will come and teach me very well how to make this noise. I don't know. I understand. You're not making noise. Like someone said, if I have the kind of knowledge and what you are doing, let me tell you, everybody's in trouble. I said, really? But everybody's strategy is actually different. All our strategy are different. So it depends on your strategy. So I'm of the opinion of you must look at your strategy, look at your vision, look at how you want to be able to deliver it. So I might like we can be in the industry together. We don't have to. I'm always saying this and I'll continue to say it. We don't have to be jealous about each other. We can build a force and we can make this industry to be worth it. And every one of us can actually make good money if we can be a force. We are going to be talking about collaboration also very soon. So because collaboration is another thing that I'm a bit scared of, I'm telling you the truth. But I've done some collaborations that are very good. I've done some collaborations that are very bad. So what we need to understand is when it comes to collaborations, also we need to understand the meaning of collaboration, because that is actually going to help our businesses and our industry. So what we are doing at A Business Clinic is actually what? Collaboration. We are not scared of each other. The reason why I was scared of collaboration, before was I had a bad someone cutting my fingers with collaboration. But what I've learned, with collaboration also is actually different. So it's another day that we're going to be talking about collaboration also. Because one thing that we want to do about the business clinic is for us to be able to learn. And we want to make it that every one of us, we are looking forward to it because we are going to learn something. So free trainings are good. So when people hear free trainings, I don't know why they don't join. Because me, I join free trainings. The only thing is that when you are doing your life, you better block me. Some people block me. They said, don't mind, I don't want her to come to my... And I'm like, are you afraid? A bit, I don't know. So I find it a bit funny if you don't want me to join your life or whatever. Let me join your life. I'm learning too, every one of us. So we shouldn't be afraid of each other. You understand? Yes, so that's the thing. We shouldn't be afraid of each other. So when people say, oh, you want to? I said, yes, we need to bring all our alumni. Every one of us, we need to move together. We need to grow. I'm happy. I'm excited. Thank you, McLean. Thank you so much. You've done a lot of justice to this. So it simply means that definitely if Omiclean today now starts that big company, you understand, in Osun State, Ibadan, I think she's going to Osun. Seriously, I see you having a branch in Osun very soon. I think that's that's your next point, because in Nigeria, you understand, because I see you doing that. And that's the thing that, when she starts in Osun now, I'm sure definitely some people like us are going to be like, oh, please, I have someone in Osun. Can I refer her to you to be able to do justice to the job, So thank you so much. Any question in the house before we call it a day? Do we have any question for our lovely, pretty Omiclean? We put her on hot seat today. Real hot seat. Hot seat. We put her on hot seat. And so there's a replay of this on YouTube. So if you want to listen and listen, because I'm going to listen again, all over again. So there's a replay of this on YouTube. You can share it on your platform. Please, if you're sharing it, what you're doing also is that you are making our industry great. And that's what it simply means. And so people are going to start looking at us as our industry as serious people. So they'll be like, this person that just did this, she has a master's, really? And she's actually in the cleaning industry? Mm-hmm. So it simply means that they will see us as professionals. They will stop seeing us as just anybody that some of them, some clients, you get to a place, if they're still in an office, it's cleaner. That thing annoys me. Anything, they're still in the house, it's cleaner. Well, why do they think that we are the ones that steal? Why is it that they don't think that other profession, maybe the security person can be the one that stole it? Why? It's just because we have not been, we have not been putting our brand in a way, such a way that they can see us as responsible people. They can see us as professionals. They can see us that we have accountants turning into a cleaning trainer. We are into pest control. I was formerly, in the banking industry, and this is what I'm doing. So that is what this A Business Clinic is all about. We want to be able to share everything all around. We want to circulate ourselves, this industry in such a way that we are a first, that, people cannot say no to us. So when Omi Clean tells you that, oh, do you want to clean a 3-bedroom deep clean, and you're telling them that it's 500,000, they'll be like, yes, I know, I want it, because they know that Omi Clean, if Omi Clean says 500,000, oh my God, your house is gold. As in, she will turn your floor to gold. That's what it simply means. And that's where we are getting to. So thank you so much for everybody that joined today. And if you still have more questions, you can always send your questions in the comment section. I'm sure Omi Clean will them at any point in time. Kindly follow Omi Clean also on pages. Omi Clean, she's into residential, she's into the road construction, industrial, she does upholstery, and of course, she has a training school also. Please, as much as possible, we are proud to raise leaders, and that's what we are all about in this industry. We want to be able to raise each other up, we want to lift each other up, and want to be able to build a force in the industry that we can always talk about. And thank you once again for joining, and see you again next month as we bring another lovely people on that, to take us on another topic. Thank you, and you have a lovely day. Bye.